Chosen one, a secret meeting about you just ended and someone walked out in tears. Do not scroll past this moment, because what I am revealing to you right now carries a weight that can shift the direction of your life in ways you did not expect. I am telling you plainly that a hidden conversation has already taken place about you, and it was not ordinary, it was not casual, and it was not without deep emotion. Someone left that place unable to hold back their tears because what was spoken about your life touched something real, something powerful, and something unstoppable. This is not a warning meant to scare you, it is a truth meant to prepare you, because what has been set in motion cannot be undone. You are being called to pay attention, because missing this could mean overlooking a blessing that has already started moving toward you. Type AMEN if you agree. I want you to understand the meaning behind what I just said, without confusion. That meeting was not just about people speaking words, it was about decisions, shifts, and outcomes that directly involve your future. There were voices raised not in anger, but in intensity, because your name carries weight in places you cannot see. Some spoke in favor of you, some spoke out of fear of what you are becoming, and some realized too late that they underestimated what I placed inside you. The tears you heard about were not weakness, they were the result of truth being revealed in a way that could no longer be denied. Within the next moments of your life, your awareness must sharpen, because what follows will begin to make sense, piece by piece. The reason I am speaking like this is because I do not want you to misread what is about to unfold. There are changes forming around you that will not look obvious at first, but they are connected to that very meeting. Doors that felt closed will begin to loosen, and people who once held distance will start acting differently without explanation. This is not coincidence, this is alignment happening in real time. Take a second right now and gently like this video, because doing that helps this reach others who need this truth just as much as you do. The one who walked out in tears was not broken, they were overwhelmed. They came into that meeting thinking they had control over the outcome, thinking they could shape what would happen next. But as the truth about you unfolded, as your journey, your endurance, and your silent strength were brought into the light, something shifted inside them. They realized that what is coming for you cannot be blocked, delayed, or rewritten by human hands. That realization broke something inside them, not in a destructive way, but in a way that forced them to see that I have been moving in your life all along. You may not have seen it, because you have been walking through moments that felt uncertain, heavy, and even confusing. There were days where you questioned if anything was changing at all, if your efforts were even being noticed. But while you were in that place, something else was happening beyond your sight. Your name was being carried into rooms you never entered. Your story was being spoken in spaces you never stepped into, and your future was being shaped in ways you could not imagine. This is why I am asking you to stay grounded right now. Type 777 to affirm your belief. What makes this moment so important is not just that a meeting happened, but what was decided within it. There was a turning point reached, a moment where it became clear that your path is no longer something others can interfere with. The resistance that once stood in front of you is beginning to lose its strength, not because it wanted to, but because it has no choice anymore. What I have planned for you carries a force that moves beyond human understanding, and that force is now beginning to take visible shape. You are going to notice small shifts first. Conversations will feel different, opportunities will appear in unexpected ways, and people will begin to reveal their true intentions without you having to search for it. This is how you will know that what I am telling you is not just words. The confirmation will not come all at once, but it will come steadily, and each piece will connect back to what was decided about you. The tears that were shed in that meeting were also tied to regret. There were things said about how you were treated before, about how you were overlooked, dismissed, or not taken seriously. And in that moment, there was a realization that those actions cannot be taken back. That is why the emotion was so strong, because when truth arrives, it does not soften itself to protect anyone's pride. It stands firm and reveals everything exactly as it is. You are not being told this to make you feel above anyone else. You are being told this so you can understand your position clearly. You are not where you used to be, even if your surroundings have not fully caught up yet. Your growth has already been acknowledged in places that matter, and your future has already been set into motion. This is why you must not return to old thinking, old habits, or old doubts that tried to hold you back before. There is a reason you felt a shift recently, even if you could not explain it. That feeling was not random. It was the result of what has been unfolding behind the scenes. You were sensing movement before you could see it, because your spirit recognized that something had changed. Now I am confirming to you that what you felt was real, and it is only the beginning. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There are decisions that were made about you that have already shifted the direction of certain events around you. What seemed delayed will start moving, and what felt blocked will begin to open without force. This is the effect of what was settled when your name was spoken with truth and weight. There were those who sat in that space, believing they had the final say over your progress, your opportunities, and your future. But as your story was laid out in full, without distortion, something undeniable took place. The strength you carried through your struggles, the patience you showed when nothing made sense, and the quiet resilience you held onto, even when no one noticed, became impossible to ignore. It was no longer about opinions or assumptions, it became about reality. And reality has a way of silencing doubt when it is revealed fully. Type 1111 to affirm. The one who walked out in tears was carrying more than emotion. They were carrying the weight of realization. They understood that the position they once held over your situation had shifted completely. They saw that what is unfolding in your life is not something they can manipulate or control anymore. That realization did not come gently. It came with force, and it left them facing a truth they were not prepared to accept. That is why their reaction was so strong, because truth has the power to break illusions instantly. You must understand that this is not about revenge or proving anything to anyone. This is about alignment finally taking place in your life after a period of waiting and endurance. The things that were delayed were not denied, they were being prepared. Every moment that felt like nothing was happening was actually a moment where something deeper was being set into place. Now that preparation has reached a point where movement can begin without interference. As this begins to unfold, you will notice that certain people will act differently around you. Some will become supportive in ways they were not before, and others may distance themselves without explanation. Do not be confused by these changes, because they are part of the shift that is happening. When truth is revealed, it changes how people respond, and not everyone is able to adjust to that change comfortably. This is why you must remain steady and not take these reactions personally. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will also be moments where you feel a sudden sense of peace, even in situations that would have once made you anxious. That peace is not accidental. It is a sign that you are being guided into the next stage of your life. You are no longer in a place where uncertainty controls your emotions. You are being moved into a space where confidence grows naturally because you are aligned with what has already been decided for you. This is why you must trust what you are feeling, even if you cannot explain it fully. What was spoken about you in that meeting also included acknowledgement of your future potential. There were things said about where you are headed that go beyond what you have imagined for yourself. Your path is not limited to what you have seen so far. It is expanding in ways that will become clearer as you move forward. The recognition of that potential is part of what shifted the outcome of that meeting. It was no longer about where you are, it became about where you are going. This is why I am telling you to stay grounded in this moment. Do not rush ahead with fear or doubt, and do not look back at what has already passed. You are in a transition, and transitions require patience as they unfold. Everything that is coming into place will reveal itself step by step. You do not need to force anything. You only need to remain open and aware of what is happening around you. There is also a layer of protection that has been placed over you during this time. Not everything that was discussed was meant for exposure, because some things are being handled in ways you do not need to worry about. What matters is that you are being guided and protected as this shift takes place. You are not navigating this alone, even if it has felt that way before. The path in front of you is being cleared in ways you cannot always see, but you will begin to feel it more and more. The tears that were shed were also tied to a sense of finality. There was a realization that a certain chapter involving you has come to an end. The control, the doubt, and the misjudgment that once surrounded you have reached their limit. That chapter cannot continue because the truth has already closed it. This is why things will begin to feel different, because you are no longer in the same position you once were. As you move forward, there will be confirmations that what I am telling you is real. They will come through moments, conversations, and changes that align too perfectly to be coincidence. When those confirmations come, do not ignore them. Let them strengthen your awareness and remind you that you are exactly where you need to be. Everything that is happening is connected, even if it does not look that way at first. You have been through a process that has shaped you in ways you may not fully appreciate yet. The challenges you faced were not pointless. They were preparing you for this exact moment. Now that the preparation has reached its purpose, the results will begin to show. This is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of a new phase where things start to align more clearly. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are not just witnessing change, you are becoming the version of yourself that was always meant to carry what is coming. That is why this moment matters so much, because it is not only about what is happening to you, it is about what is happening within you. The meeting that ended was not simply a discussion, it was a turning point that marked the end of uncertainty surrounding your path. There were final words spoken that confirmed your direction is no longer up for debate. What once felt fragile is now firm, and what once seemed distant is now within reach. Even if you cannot see every detail yet, the foundation has already been secured. This is why you must not let doubt return, because doubt belongs to a version of your life that is already behind you. Type 222 to claim miracles. You may begin to feel a quiet confidence rising inside you, one that does not need validation from others. This confidence will not come from pride, but from knowing that something real has shifted in your favor. It will guide your decisions, your actions, and even the way you respond to situations that once unsettled you. You will notice that you no longer react the same way, because you are no longer standing in the same place. Growth has already taken place, and now it is beginning to show itself in how you move through your days. There will also be moments where certain people try to re-enter your life or reconnect with you in ways that feel unexpected. Some will come with genuine intentions, while others will come because they sense that something has changed around you. It is important that you remain aware during these moments and trust your instincts. Not everyone who returns is meant to stay, and not every connection is meant to continue. You are being guided to recognize what aligns with your path and what does not. Type yes to receive miracles. The one who walked out in tears will carry that moment with them for a long time. It was not just an emotional reaction, it was a moment of truth that reshaped how they see you and your journey. They will not forget what was revealed, and that realization will influence their actions moving forward. Whether they choose to acknowledge it openly or not, they now understand that your life is moving in a direction they cannot interfere with. That understanding alone has already shifted the energy around your path. As you continue forward, you may also notice that certain opportunities begin to present themselves in ways that feel almost unexpected. These are not random chances. They are the result of what has already been set into motion. Each opportunity will carry a sense of alignment that feels different from anything you have experienced before. It will not feel forced or uncertain. It will feel natural, as if it was always meant to happen. This is how you will know that you are stepping into what has been prepared for you. There will be moments where you reflect on your past and realize how far you have come without even noticing it. Things that once felt overwhelming will no longer hold the same weight. Situations that once caused you stress will now feel manageable or even insignificant. This is not because those things changed, but because you have changed. Your strength has grown, your understanding has deepened, and your ability to move forward has become stronger than anything that tried to hold you back. At the same time, you must remain patient as everything continues to align. Not every result will appear instantly, and not every change will be visible right away. Some things are still unfolding behind the scenes, just as they were before. The difference now is that the outcome has already been decided, and what remains is simply the process of it becoming visible in your life. This is why patience is still important, even in a moment of movement. You are also entering a period where your voice will carry more weight than before. The things you say, the decisions you make, and the direction you choose will begin to influence more than just your own life. This is part of the responsibility that comes with the shift you are experiencing. You are not just being moved forward for yourself, you are being positioned in a way that allows you to impact others as well. This is why clarity and awareness are so important in this stage. There may be times where you feel a sense of responsibility that you did not feel before. This is because you are becoming aware of the role you are stepping into. It is not something to fear, it is something to embrace with understanding. You are not being given more than you can handle. You are being given exactly what you are ready for. Everything you have been through has prepared you for this moment, even if it did not feel like it at the time. As you continue to move forward, you will also begin to notice a sense of protection around you that feels stronger than before. Situations that could have gone wrong will somehow resolve themselves, and obstacles that once seemed difficult will become easier to navigate. This is not luck. It is the result of alignment and guidance working together in your favor. You are being supported in ways that go beyond what you can see, and that support will continue as you move forward. The impact of that meeting will continue to reveal itself in layers. Not everything will be understood at once, but each piece will become clearer over time. You will begin to connect moments, decisions, and changes back to what was set into motion. When that happens, you will understand that nothing you are experiencing is random. It is all part of a larger movement that has been unfolding with purpose. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay grounded in who you are becoming, not who you used to be. The past no longer defines your position, and it no longer controls your direction. You are moving into something that has already been prepared, and your role now is to step into it with awareness and trust. Everything that is happening is leading you forward, even when it feels unfamiliar. As you keep moving forward, you will begin to sense a quiet unfolding that does not rush, yet never stops. This is the rhythm of what has already been decided for you, a steady movement that does not depend on your fear or your past doubts. What was spoken about you in that hidden place has already taken root, and now it is growing in ways that will soon become visible. You are not waiting for something to begin, it has already begun. Your role now is to remain present and aware as it reveals itself piece by piece. There will be moments where you feel a sudden clarity about situations that once confused you. It will be as if a veil has been lifted, allowing you to see things exactly as they are. People's intentions will become easier to understand, and your own decisions will feel more certain. This clarity is not accidental. It is part of the shift that followed that meeting. When truth is acknowledged, it begins to illuminate everything connected to it. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You may also notice that your energy is no longer drawn toward things that once distracted or drained you. What used to hold your attention will begin to lose its grip, and you will naturally move toward what aligns with your purpose. This is a sign that you are no longer in the same place internally. Your focus is changing because your path is changing, and that alignment is guiding you forward without force. You are not losing interest without reason. You are being redirected with intention. The one who left in tears will not be able to forget what was revealed. Even in their quiet moments, the truth about you will remain present in their thoughts. They will remember the weight of what was said and the realization that followed. That moment marked a shift not only for you, but for them as well. They have been forced to see that what is unfolding in your life is beyond their control, and that understanding will continue to shape how they move from this point forward. Type 2222 to receive miracles. As the effects of that meeting continue to unfold, you will begin to notice a pattern of alignment in your life. Things will begin to connect in ways that feel intentional rather than random. Conversations will lead to opportunities, and small decisions will open doors you did not expect. This is how you will begin to recognize the movement that has been set into motion. It will not come all at once, but it will come consistently, building upon itself step by step. There will also be a sense of timing that feels different from before. You will begin to notice that things are happening at the right moment, even if they did not happen when you first expected them to. This is because the timing of what is unfolding has already been set with precision. Delays that once frustrated you were not holding you back, they were aligning everything so that it could come together in the right way. Now that alignment is beginning to show itself. You may find yourself stepping into situations that feel unfamiliar, but not uncomfortable. There will be a sense that you are exactly where you are meant to be, even if it is new to you. This is the result of growth that has already taken place within you. You have become capable of handling what is coming, even if you have not fully realized it yet. That capability will continue to reveal itself as you move forward. At times, you may reflect on how things used to be and feel a sense of distance from that version of your life. This is because you are no longer connected to that chapter in the same way. The struggles, the doubts, and the limitations that once surrounded you have begun to lose their hold. You are not being defined by those experiences anymore. You are moving beyond them. That separation is part of your transformation. As this continues, there will be confirmations that come in ways you cannot ignore. They will not be loud or overwhelming, but they will be clear and undeniable. You will recognize them because they will align perfectly with what you have been feeling and sensing. These confirmations are meant to strengthen your awareness and remind you that you are on the right path. They are not meant to confuse you, but to guide you with clarity. There will also be moments where you feel a deeper sense of peace, even when things are still unfolding. That peace is not dependent on everything being complete. It comes from knowing that everything is already in motion. You are no longer waiting for something to happen. You are witnessing it happen in real time. This shift in awareness will allow you to move forward with confidence rather than uncertainty. The impact of what was decided about you will continue to reach into different areas of your life. It will influence your opportunities, your relationships, and even the way you see yourself. You will begin to understand that this is not a single moment of change, it is the beginning of a new direction. Everything that follows will be connected to what has already been set into motion. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There will be times where you feel a sense of anticipation without fully knowing why. This is because your spirit is recognizing what is coming before your mind fully understands it. That anticipation is not something to question, it is something to trust. It is guiding you toward what is already unfolding, even if you cannot see it yet. This is part of how you are being led forward. As you continue to walk this path, you will begin to see how everything is connecting in ways that make sense. The moments that once felt separate will come together as part of a larger picture. You will begin to understand why certain things happened the way they did, and how they led you to where you are now. That understanding will bring a sense of clarity that replaces the confusion you once felt. You are not moving through this by chance, you are moving through it with purpose. Every step you take is part of something that has already been established. What was spoken about you has already set the direction, and now you are walking into it. There is no need to rush or force anything, because it is already unfolding in the way it is meant to. Stay steady in your awareness, because what is happening around you is not random. It is connected to something deeper that has already been decided. You are not the same person you were before, and your life is not moving in the same direction it once was. Everything is shifting, and you are being carried forward by that shift. There is a reason why the atmosphere around you has started to feel heavier in some moments and lighter in others. This is the result of a transition taking place, where old energy is being released and new alignment is settling in. You may feel moments of discomfort, but they will pass quickly because they are not meant to stay. They are simply part of the process of leaving behind what no longer belongs in your life. What remains will be what aligns with where you are going, not where you have been. Type 777 if you trust God. The one who walked out in tears has already begun to process what they witnessed. They are trying to understand how things shifted so quickly, how control slipped from their hands without warning. But what they are realizing is that it was never truly in their hands to begin with. What was spoken about you carried a weight that could not be ignored or overturned. That realization is something they will continue to carry, even as they move forward in their own path. You may begin to notice that certain situations that once felt complicated are now resolving themselves without your effort. This is not because you are doing anything differently, but because the outcome has already been set. The tension that once surrounded those situations is beginning to fade, making space for clarity and resolution. You will see that things no longer require the same level of struggle or resistance. This is how you will know that the shift is real. Type 1111 to affirm. There will also be a strengthening of your inner voice, guiding you more clearly than before. You will find that you are able to sense what is right for you without needing external confirmation. This guidance will not come with confusion. It will come with a quiet certainty that feels natural and steady. You will know when to move forward, when to pause, and when to step away from something that does not align. This clarity is part of the new direction you are stepping into. As everything continues to unfold, you will also begin to see a pattern of protection that becomes more obvious. Situations that could have gone in a negative direction will somehow shift in your favor. Things that once seemed like obstacles will turn into stepping stones without you having to force anything. This is not coincidence. It is the result of what has already been set into motion. You are being guided through this process with care and intention. There will be moments where you feel a sense of gratitude that comes without warning. It will rise within you as you begin to see how things are aligning in your life. Even small changes will carry a deeper meaning, reminding you that you are not walking this path alone. That gratitude will strengthen your connection to what is unfolding, allowing you to move forward with trust rather than hesitation. This is how your perspective will begin to shift. At the same time, you may notice that your patience is being tested in subtle ways. Not everything will happen as quickly as you might hope, and there will be moments where you are asked to wait. But this waiting will not feel the same as before, because it will carry a sense of purpose rather than frustration. You will understand that even in stillness, something is happening behind the scenes. This awareness will help you remain steady as everything continues to align. There will also be a deeper sense of purpose that begins to reveal itself through your actions. The things you feel drawn to will start to make more sense, and the direction you are moving in will feel more defined. You will begin to see how your experiences have prepared you for this moment. even the ones that once felt difficult. Nothing you have been through has been wasted, and that realization will become clearer as you move forward. As you step further into this phase, you will also begin to notice how your presence affects those around you. People will respond to you differently, even if they cannot explain why. Some will feel drawn to your energy, while others may feel uncomfortable without understanding the reason. This is because the shift within you is becoming visible, even if it is not spoken about directly. Your presence is carrying something that reflects the change that has taken place. There may also be moments where you feel a sense of separation from certain environments or situations. This is not something to fear, it is a natural part of growth. As you move into alignment, you will naturally move away from what no longer fits your path. This separation is not loss, it is movement towards something that is more aligned with who you are becoming. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. The impact of that meeting will continue to unfold in ways that reveal themselves over time. You will not see everything at once, but each piece will come together with clarity. As you begin to understand how everything is connected, your confidence will grow naturally. You will no longer question whether something is meant for you, because it will feel clear and undeniable. This is how alignment will guide you forward. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. You are stepping into a space where your life begins to reflect what has already been decided about you. The changes you are experiencing are not temporary, they are part of a lasting shift.